Hey guys, what is up? Last night I had a very special thing I got to do. I got to go watch The Creator, the new sci-fi epic by director Gareth Edwards, who directed Rogue One and the first Godzilla, which I both absolutely love those movies. And I've been very excited to see this movie. You know, ever since the first trailer came out of CinemaCon last April or May, I've been very looking forward to this movie because I think it looks totally amazing. I thought, it's a new sci-fi film, an original sci-fi film, which we don't get a lot of that nowadays. We always we always have Star Wars shows, Star Trek. Those are kind of, I feel like, the two big sci-fi things. And sci-fi movies that are made today are based on things. But this was a totally original idea. And I saw it. I absolutely loved it. And I know people saying, oh, it's the best movie of the year. It's like, it's not the best movie of the year. It's a very, very good movie. A very good movie, but not the best movie. It, I, watching it, I did see that it had many influences, I felt like, on it. Had definitely that anime aesthetic, most of it takes place in Asia, over there. So you kind of you kind of see that anime influence, with that. And also one of the things, it's probably some of the best CGI I've seen this year. And what's even more amazing is that the movie was only made for $80 million. $80 million. That that kind of says something about the quality of movies we should be getting. Because you look at movies, I'm not here to compare anything to Creator, but you look at movies like The Flash, who have about $200 to $250 million budgets, and then Fast X, which has almost a $350 million budget. It is ridiculous that like, those movies aren't good because people complain, oh, the CGI is bad, it doesn't look real. And Gareth Edwards goes, makes his movie for $80 million. CGI looks better than what those $1 million movies do in theirs. I've thought this for a long time. I think for Hollywood, they need to go back to not making movies for over $200 million. Like, that is outrageous because you're not getting any return back on those. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the creator. So let's talk about the characters right now. The characters. So we're gonna start off. I believe it. Let's see. It would Allison Jen. We're gonna look at the cast right now, and we're gonna look at the characters and kind of go through them and see like who has the best performance in the film. All right, let's do cast of. All right. So first we're gonna look at I'm gonna say like down below, like we can go top, like least in the movie to most of the movie. So like let's talk about Allison Janney's Hal character. Very good villain, very good villain, Uh, that's all I can really say about her. She was a really good villain. That was her role to be the bad guy in the film, the main antagonist, and she did a really good job of it. And that's like kind of all I can really say. All right. Let's talk about uh, Gemma Chan's character, Maya. Maya, yeah, let's talk about Maya. Uh, the twist, I'm not going to say the twist because the movie just came out. The twist that they put on her character through the story was very. I did not see it coming. Maybe some people saw it coming. I didn't really see it coming. Uh, because I can't really go in the spoilers because I'm not doing spoiler right now unless like I can just say that she is not just the female person who loves the main guy. Really the story is about her. Really most of the story is about finding her and that's what John David Washington's Joshua character is trying to do. Find her, because they are married in the movie. They are married, and once you see the movie, you'll understand like why she's so important and why she was a really enjoyable character, even though she didn't have that much. She had a lot of screen time, but like most of it was flashback. So let's just say that. I'm just gonna say it that. Yeah. All right, next character. Ralph Ineson as Andrews, and he's in the trailer. He's like he's like the admiral or general with the glasses. I really liked him a lot. I haven't seen him before in really anything. So like when I got back home, I'm like, who is this guy? Like this guy has a really magnetic voice. I looked up like what he's been in, and like apparently he was in the Harry Potter, the part one. He was in Northman, which I don't even remember him in those movies. I looked up to see like I couldn't really find who he played in Harry Potter, honestly, because like the cast is like so big. Like I couldn't find out. I think maybe he played like a professor or something. No, yeah, I found it. Yeah, he plays Amadeus Carroll in Harry Potter. Anyway, I'm not Potterhead and all that, but yeah, that was he was really good. I really enjoyed him as a villain, and I think that he should definitely be getting some more work after this film because he was great. He was great at playing like the general who believes that AI are the bad guys. They're the bad guys because they wiped out Los Angeles. And we tend to learn that. It's not so that the AI are bad, it was more of maybe a human error that happened. I don't know. Not going to spoilers. That's like the one thing I'm going to say like about it. Like if you haven't seen the movie, do not watch this because I might spoil some stuff. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the next character. We're gonna talk about Ken Watanabe as Harun. I think that's his name. Anything Ken Watanabe is in, I will watch because he has such a magnetic voice, and him playing like the Resistance AI leader was awesome. He's stoic. He has to make the hard calls. And you kind of see like because John David Washington's Joshua, he betrays him in the beginning of the film. Betrays him, and in the beginning, like he calls him a brother. He thinks he's on his side, and I think throughout the movie he feels betrayed. He also knows that with Alfie that he can't trust him because he knows Joshua, who John David Washington plays. He hates AI, and so that's that's all I'll talk about him. Like, he plays a basic Ken Watanabe character. He plays like stoic, the guy who gives you the info. He's not the main character. He's kind of like the supporting character. But yeah, very good in the movie. And then let's talk about Alfie, played by Madeline Yuna Voiles. Very good. I really think that if you saw this movie, because there's been a lot of like dad kid movies coming out where it's like there's this father figure has to protect this little girl. It could easily have been people like, oh, she's playing too much like Ellie from Last of Us. She really owns the role. Every scene she's in, like you're in it. Even if it's like kind of like her like not understanding because she's an AI robot. What's going on in the world? Like who Joshua John David Washington's character is. She has this like hope in her eyes. She's like energetic, and she feels that even though she feels that she wants to free the AI, but she doesn't look at humans as like I want to kill all humans. She wants to create a world where they're together, and I think the actress who played her did a very good job. Let's go to the main guy. The main guy in this movie, John David Washington Jr. No, just John David Washington. I don't know why I put Jr. because he is Denzel Washington's son, but Joshua. I loved him. I really loved the growth he had in the movie. Where he goes from, hating AI in the beginning, and after he loses his wife, you'd think, oh, he's not gonna hate AI anymore. No, he still hates him. Still hates him because the AI killed. Here's spoiler: killed his family in Los Angeles. Yeah, killed his family. as we see, we see him grow a relationship with Alfie, who he calls Alfie, and I think he starts to accept the AI, as they're not, they're human in a way. They feel death, they feel things, they, they celebrate death, they do all that, and he just plays it very well. And he's a very likable character. He's a guy you want to root for him in the movie. And all right, that's the main characters I would say in the movie that I think had the most impact. Overall, I highly recommend you see this movie. This is my second favorite movie this year. Second favorite. My number one is Spider-Verse. I don't think that's going to change. But yeah, I think the one thing that draws anyone who's thinking about seeing this movie is how beautiful the scenery is, the sets, the CGI is just amazing. I would maybe put it on pars, maybe Avatar. And then people are like, whoa, it's not as good as Avatar. They took 10, 15 years to make Avatar. I'm like, it's really good CGI. When you see the robots talk, the robot AI talk, and when you see the actual human faces with the AI gear in the back of their head, it's really good. And it's also a very beautiful story. It's a story that's really relevant today, because it's does AI feel? Does AI feel death? Does it feel sadness, sorrow, happiness, joy? And it's a movie where you really want to root for them. And you're really not rooting for the bad guys, who is United States of America, who go in and feel because the AI didn't make a mistake, the government made a mistake. Yeah, that's right. They made a mistake, and they blamed it on the AI and decided, let's just kill all of them. And all the AI want is just to live peacefully. They don't want to kill humans. They've been living with humans in Asia. They've been living together. And this movie really made me kind of hate the United States and what they were doing. It's they're not hurting anyone. They're not hurting anyone. Just let them do their thing. But yeah, I think the cast was absolutely terrific. A terrific cast, terrific performances. I do believe that this movie should be nominated for Best Visual Effects, and it should win at the Oscars this year. So far, that's all I'm saying. So far, it should win. It's so good. I would say the strongest point, again, I'm going to reread it. The strongest point is the CGI. I would say that, it's kind of a basic story. Sometimes it's kind of predictable. I'd say that. That's why it's sitting at a 69, 67% Rotten Tomatoes right now. But I would say if you can go see the movie, don't go in thinking you're going to see the best movie of the year. Go in just to see an original story. We need more of these films. More films that are not based on properties or adapted stuff. Adapted stuff's great, but seeing original ideas is awesome. And seeing that this movie was only made for $80 million was great because, like I said before, it's great because The Flash and all these big blockbuster movies are made for $200 million plus every time. And I think they don't need to be made for that much, I look at a movie like Fast and Furious and The Flash, like that, you could easily make those for maybe 150 million. Yeah, that's just my opinion. If you don't agree with it, I'm sorry. But, yeah. Thank you for listening to my review for The Creator. I really hope you guys go out and see it this weekend or next weekend, I want us to support movies like this with original ideas. And we might be getting some more. It really sucked that we couldn't see any of the interviews from the actors on the late night shows since the WGA just made a deal this week. Come back. But, yeah. Please like and subscribe, and tell me if you like this video, and I'll be doing some more movie reviews in the future. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.